as much as politics is about governance, governance is also about politics. The two are indelibly intertwined. You cannot extricate them one from the other completely. They are indelibly, you simply cannot diffuse them. But the question is, and this is where I was going to, the foundation from it already is we don't have a credible opposition. I disagree. And I disagree on a number of fronts. There is no failure that the APC has failed in the last 11 years that there hasn't been a strong alternative for. Not only has there been a strong alternative for that over the course of the last 11 years, members of the opposition are able to point to their time in government between 1999 and 2015 and say, this is where we differ. This is a different approach we have taken that has yielded us better results. We gave the Nigerian people a better life at the time on the basis of our party affiliations, our political ideologies, our economic ideologies, and what have you, and then pointed how that should be a better alternative to what the APC is giving us these days. There's nothing. In security, you're able to say that security has worsened since the APC came into office and offer alternatives to that security, to the APC's failures in the security systems. In the economy, you're able to say that under the PDP, the economy was better, the economy was more productive, Naira was more valuable to the Nigerian citizens, there was more investment in the economy, that it was simply better. In telecoms, you're able to say the same thing. In education, you're able to say the same thing. In healthcare, you're able to say the same thing. What you have that is rapidly different in this era than it was before was that the PDP actually, even from within, brooked opposition to whoever the president was. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo was sworn in on May 29, 1999. By June 4th, 1999, people from within the PDP were already opposing him. His third-term ambition was thwarted from within the PDP. Former President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua of blessed memory, was opposed from within the PDP. Former President Goodluck Jonathan, in fact, lost 5 members of the PDP to the opposition, which then helped them win. That is the foundation of the opposition's approach to democracy. It's not the same thing for the ruling party, where you have, or for our current system, where the ruling party is interfering with everybody else, so that we have a Baba Sope kind of politics, where once the president says something, it goes, and there's no opposition to it. However, the opposition is standing there. The president has brought from Lagos his approach to politics of ensuring that he destabilizes the opposition as much as possible using a combination of threats and monetary inducement. And everywhere he goes, wherever a group of people try to gather to say, no, we will not stand for this, he's seeking to implant as many detractors in their midst as possible.
Can I come in?